Hey guys, I'm back with part 4, I think, of this Hendricks the scrappy hair. I just thought I'd show you. I think you've already seen these, but I've done these finished. I've still got to get the wire for them. I really move these out of the way so you can actually see. I think they're really cute. So they're the ears and they're done. So and here I was working on this last time. I've actually sewn the two pieces together, finished this embroidery, and I sewed around it, like I sewed around here just so that it wouldn't come apart. So I've still got to put it together. I put this bunny on, it's like cute, and then just did all embroidery, like different stitches here and there, fairly simple. I did I did this at home, but then, so that's the back and the head. He's a big boy, I tell you. And then when I went to my retreat last year, I did the sides, and I did them pretty much the same and did the same technique, you know, like sewed everything on, sewed all that you can see, all the sewing and bits and pieces. So, and I just got this doily and got the two ends because I just loved it. I thought it was beautiful. So this is using this fabric that I got and the doilies, and then some nice, you know, it doesn't have to be not tiny little pieces. Like there are some bits that I had to fill in, especially down the bottom because they do get covered with the leg. So, yeah. Now, okay, so I've got those done. Now I've got to work on, I've got the two legs and I've got the tail and I've got the forearms. So, and this is the bits and pieces that I've got. I've also got this fabric. I don't know, it's been a while since I did the last video. I'm sort of you know, recording this in bits and pieces. I want to put this around her collar. She's got, like, it's Hendricks Hare, but I'm doing Hendricks Hare because Hendricks is my middle name. Susanna Louisa Hendricks. So she's going to be Hendricks Hare and be a girl. So she's going to have a little thing, and then I'll probably put, you know, like an antique button there. So what I'm going to do with the legs, they're big, I tell you. They're big, but then they get scrunched in. The lady who created this, she said, I'm not putting wire in all of it. I'm going to put wire in the ears. She said, if you're going to do the minimum amount, put wire in the ears and put wire in the legs to help it stand up. So the link on how to put it all together is in the description below, and also the link for Corrine's channel as well. So what I've done, like Corrine and I were using this, so I've used some here to do that bit because I thought that's on the top and that'd be like a little, should be like a little princess. But I thought I want to use some more of it. So what I've done, I've actually put this onto a bit of Liza Fix, and so I made it into the back of that. And then on the back, I'm not going to worry about it because that's going to be pinned on, so I'm not going to worry about embroidering the back. So I'm going to just get some bits and pieces out. Probably won't even embroider that because that'll probably be sewn. I'll do this, that, and then the leaves. So that might be something I might do in the background. Pretty similar to what I did with the top of the head. But I just thought I'd show you anyway. It's a lot of work doing this, I tell you, but it's worth it. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So here are the, like, my packs that I got, and these are the dregs that I've got left. I just love this fabric, it's so pretty. And then this is extra bit that I had because it just worked so well. This is from my stash. I also found, where are we? This, and I used the other one in this, and it's got marks and stuff on it, so I'm happy to use it in this. So this is what you can do rather than using this, because I thought while we started, I talked to Corrine about this last year, and you may not be able to get this may not be available anymore, but this is just something that we thought we would do. We've got the French parts, the Bonjour and the Merci, which we are going to create something with when we come back from France, because she's doing the French tour as well. So okay, so I'm probably going to utilize these in the legs, I think. So, and then once again, like the tail, I don't think we will need to do the inside, because you won't see the inside of the leg, which is good. So I've got this, all the rest of it I've done on that old tablecloth. The inside little leftover bits that I had for the cut work, which should be this month. I think it's March that the cut work is on. This is the only trouble when you do everything ahead of time. You don't know what's what. Okay. So I just put 4 lots on there, and I'm going to just put 2 together. Blue. Try and put it in colour coded. There we go. This bit I think you sew together. Yeah, but it still needs to be. So we'll grab 2 bits. One will be that way, and then the other will be that way, because we've got to make sure that they're either side. So what I will do, doesn't really matter, because when I cut it, it's a bit wonky. What I might do, okay, this is the facing, this is the left. I'll put L for left, and that's my okay, and then do it the opposite way and go R for right, just so we know what's what. Okay, I've still got to work on this as well, but I'll leave that. So, because I thought I wanted to do some of this, but I think I will put that on a little bit later. Like I've got bits of lace and everything here. I really like this. I was umming and ahhing whether I was going to put that, because this is the back and the back of the neck on here, but I just think it's going to cover that, and I really love that. So this might work for another project, but it would be really pretty. So maybe I could do it on one of the legs. So okay, move these over. Got another doily that I was thinking of using. I might maybe use, maybe I can use those bits on the arms, at one arm each. Like I'm sort of doing it fairly universal, if you know what I mean, like having the same, like on here I've got one half of the doily on one side and the other half on the other side, so they all seem to be matching in now. So maybe have them on the forearms. Thank goodness for that you can get rub it off. Now So do left that way, so that bit goes somewhere there, and then we are going to proceed to cover with lots of pretties. Now I want it to work with that. I've got lots of little bits, so I might use some of this. I like a nice big chunk. So this is how you do it. Not you know, major hard work. Okay. Upside down. I think it might be. So we're just going to have that there, and then this is going to plonk itself on top of that. And I might have some embroidery on some of the lace. Okay. But also just some of the embroidery. So yeah, I think it's really nice using old doilies and all that kind of stuff. They're just so pretty. I like to keep some of the lace, but I may cover that. Or just use that because I think it looks a little odd, but that's okay because this will work. Oh, it's so pretty. Might be even be able to see, I'll do a little bit like that. Nothing is ever wasted. Okay, and see that goes like this. So maybe even just, you know, put a little bit there, but we maybe do it that way because might even have to put it on the other leg. There we go. Because this bit's going to be sewn, so I'm going to put a little piece of something on here. Skinny long piece. Use it from my offcuts. There we go. Probably push that over so we get all of it, and then I'll pull this over as well. Okay. I'd rather have it over and have a little bit showing than not enough. I think we need something a little darker on that corner. Yep. There we go. move it over, have it sit there like that. There we go. Now pin that and pin this. Make sure all layers are stuck together. It always looks really weird when you first do it. That's because it still needs to be cut. Now I've got that one going that way. I'll have to have the other one going the other way. And maybe put some of these little bits and pieces. Now, I think that's enough. I'm going to put something along there. Okay, maybe just have that there. Have that cut underneath. Actually, I might put on top. They always look a little strange before they look better. Now, hopefully, I'm in camera. Yeah, because I'm in the big range. Okay. Maybe a nice skinny long piece. Okay. Just sort of want it not to fray, so I'm going to cut. Okay. Using leftover pieces. It's fairly dark. No. Want something a little lighter, or I might go. Here's some more other pieces. I like that. I might have some of the alphabet again. That'll do. Okay. Okay. I've got to put something like that there. Something like this here. Going like that, just so it covers there, which is what I want. That bit. be so careful. Okay. Like that. Just to make sure that it gets covered. Oh. And I'm going to have some of this in the corner there. Okay. Okay, now this is going to be sewn in together, like I've got to cut that when I do that. So now, it always seems a little weird when you first do it. Actually, I'll do a little more of a pin here. There we go. One on here. Lots of pins. Okay, oh sorry, very quiet. Okay, I'll make sure that that is being pinned down. Okay, oh, cute. So I will probably be do very similar, and I'm going to use some of this too, I think, but I might wait until I've sewn everything down. I might put something here as well as something here. I'm going to have a little excess bits and pieces. Got nice little, just little pieces of lace and all that kind of stuff like that. I've got this lace that works. This is pretty, and so is that. Oh, I might use some of that. I might even use that to go on that part. Okay. Might have that there, and I might remember, I think there's going to be a big button or whatever it's going to be going in, so I'll probably have to account for that. So I might even just put a little X for the button so that I sew that a little lower down. We don't want to cover up the prettiness of the embroidery. Okay. Put that there. I'm probably going to move it anyway. That's sort of like an embellishment later. And I'll grab one more of these to go on the other side. I wonder how Corrine's going with her one. I'm sure it will look rather wonderful. She's a clever lady. Now, yeah, I've got one more news for something else. Got this gorgeous, lovely nice. I had an idea to do eyes and I'd made one, but then when I looked at the pattern that I had bought, I really like the way she's done her eyes. She's just used felt, just a bit of fabric, and it's like 1, 2, 3, like 4 layers, just felt, and I really like it. It looks rather sweet. So I'll probably be using felt. Felt is very forgiving, and it's something that I can probably put on last. I'll do the embroidery on the face and everything. That's something I will sew on later. Okay, so I think we are now up to doing a bit of sewing. So what we do with this is we just get some colours. It looks really weird like that, doesn't it? Okay, what are we on? 26 minutes. So you know, you just do the same technique on the other side. I'm doing the technique of doing it all beforehand, sewing it together, stuffing it, rather than she makes the actual base first and then puts it, because I just think you got more control this way, but that's my personal preference. So yeah, that's how I want to do it. I don't know how Corrine's doing it. Well, I've got some of these too. I was thinking of putting, isn't that awesome? I'm putting some of this rickrack along there as well. Actually, that might work. So putting down the rickrack and sewing it will have the same purpose. To kill two birds with one stone. I like that. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. And I love that too. That's awesome. I found these in my husband's sell those op shop, and as soon as I saw them I thought perfect for my rabbit hair. So okay, so what you can do if you don't want to use pins, which I'm not that, don't really like using pins that much, is get some glue and put it down. So I'm actually thinking that might look nice just across there. Just works, isn't it? Pretty. Or even, see, one having it coming across here and me sewing it down on there is what's going to be holding it. I like that. I like it. So that's that possibility for that piece. Now, I'm wondering, this is a little bit bigger. I might have to wait for this until I've sewn a little bit. I'll have that going across like that. That might work too, because I might have a little bit of lace here. I think it would look nice. How big is that piece? It's not very big, is it? So I'm thinking it's got a little bit more here. what I might do, okay, okay, at least that's sort of sitting down. Then what I was thinking, excuse me while I just give this a bit of a okay. Or do we do it over the top? And give it a cut with this so it looks a little bit more prettier. Yep. Okay. So grab those bits off. And we are going to, I'll do this again. I know a lot of people are like, no, don't use glue, but that's how I roll, people. That's how I roll. Okay, there, just enough so I know that's going to work. So what I do, and see how you got those little holes there. So what colour can we put on there? Are we going to put, nope, no, yep, ooh, I like that, go with that. So get myself a put those away, get myself a thread, so this is how you can put things together. Okay, I'll just show you how I do this, but this is, you know, the basic idea, and I can choose to either blend it in like I did with these, how I blended it in a little bit, or I can go with a contrasting colour and make it stand out. So we'll see how we go. I will start here. Okay, that's what I really love about this, and sometimes because I'm going to be sewing 3 bits together, I might just go up and down. I hope I'm grabbing, yes I am, grabbing all 3 bits. Yep, cool. And then when you're done putting all your bits and pieces, you go around and you sew it and then cut all the scraggly bits off, and that's how I got all those little leftover bits. So that's what I did with the side face. So I don't know whether I'm going to show you more on how to do this, or next time you see the video, all the stitching and everything will be done, and you know, Hendricks will be together, because I'm not showing you how to put it together. That's where that video is, that lady. And if you get the kits, not the kit, the pattern, which it will show you how to do it on there. So it's just a step I don't have to do. Okay. Might be able to do it that way. There we go. There it is. Yeah, so no, definitely need to do one at a time. It's worth it because I am sewing through 3 lots in one go, so that's going to work. And okay, so I think I will stop it for now, and I'll be back in another video. Maybe I can show you how I do a bit of this embroidery, but I did show you on the other one, so it's pretty much of the same old. So I did, you know what, we'll just see how we go. I think you get the idea of what you're supposed to do with all this creating. Pins, pins and pins. I like it. It's going to go there. It'll go down there. Oh yeah, I like that because look, it looks like a flower. That's cool. Yes, definitely doing that. So there you go. Okay guys, I'll catch you in the next video. I think this one's been long enough. Thanks for watching. Bye.